Hello and welcome to another brand new edition of Colors of India, your weekly cultural diary on Rajya Sabha TV. I'm Teena Jha. Let's begin with the highlights of today's episode. First up this week, an exquisite exhibition of Kantha embroidery. Next, a cultural and musical evening welcoming fresher students from the Northeast in Delhi. And finally, a scintillating Bharatnatyam recital. Today we take you to a group show of Kantha folk art, an age-old craft of Bengal where rural women create hand-embroidered intricate designs and motifs without much formal technical schooling. The idea of Kantha embroidery was born centuries ago to make good use of cast-off textiles. They were recycled into wrappers or quilts, which with time also extended to decorative pieces, sitting mats and even bed covers. To revive this traditional craft, Art Consult organized the exhibition in Delhi, displaying an exclusive collection of Kantha work. Presented by Marty, the group art show titled Kantha, the rural art of Bengal, was a feast for the eyes. It was fascinating to see how discarded pieces of cloth turn into art. On display were over 30 exquisite pieces with the traditional motifs such as lotus and mandala at the center. Some of them depicted themes of fairies, religious motifs, particularly that of the Krishna Leela and other floral motifs.
There's a lot of human touch that goes into it, which is lacking these days because everything is machine made, everything is bought off the shelf. Here something is handed over from the mother to the grandmother to the mother to the daughter, and so these are all heirloom pieces.
Siddharth Tagore, the director of the Art Consult, said the exhibition was an attempt to revive the rare art form that is slowly vanishing in India. The quilted embroidery of Bengal, popularly known as Kantha embroidery, is considered as an inextricable part of West Bengal. Initially, Kanthas were used as homely pieces of cloth, embroidered by a woman for a newborn as a customary gift to express their love. They were also used by older people as quilts and covers.
Well, Kantha is a textile and it is also art. And textile is becoming now in thing in the terms of designs and terms of everything. People are getting more into textiles. All the designs colleges which have come up, that's one of the reasons why I thought it would be interesting to hold a show on Kantha.
It's a beautiful exhibition. It is most of the pieces are of museum quality because they are so old. They are pre-independence, pre-partition of the pieces that have been part of undivided Bengal. And the finer details, the eye with which each piece has been collected, each piece speaks its own story. So it's an amazing exhibition. I think it should not be missed by anybody who loves Indian textiles.
These handmade quilts and bedspreads were decorated with motifs based on contemporary stories of those times, local surroundings, flowers and sacred themes. Layers of about 7 to 8 old saris or dhotis were placed on top of the other, after which designs were crafted on them, either in freehand or using pencils. This entire procedure usually took about a year or two to complete. In Bihar, Kanthas are called sujni and had lotus motifs as their focal subject, while in tribal areas, Kanthas were made without decorative motives. What made the exhibition lovable was the human touch of the craft. Attractive motifs, words and phrases, all weaved and stitched using colorful threads, blending together art, color and fine craftsmanship. These wonderful images of traditional Kantha from Bengal are a reminder of the wonderful and diverse quilting traditions in India. Kantha imagery ranges from pre-Vedic times. It includes the tree of life, the swirling cosmos and the sun, and later on, images from village life and ceremonies. Kantha is also related to storytelling, depicting stories from the daily lives of rural women of Bengal. And that's why the expressions in the craft are often personal and at times whimsical, lending the art form a great diversity in terms of patterns, intricacy and structure. We hope you like this amazing display of the rural art form. With that, time for a short break in the program. Lots more lined up for you on the other side. Do stay with us. On the other side of the break, a celebration of the diverse culture and heritage of northeastern states. Welcome back after the break. Time now to take you to the Nest Fest 2018, an annual musical and cultural program to welcome fresher students from the Northeast to Delhi. The festival is held every year to provide a common platform to students from the Northeast region who come to Delhi for education and career prospects. The event showcased the rich heritage of the northeastern states, highlighting their ethnic culture, traditional dresses, music and dance. Fresher students from the Northeast in Delhi, the non-government organisation My Home India organised a cultural and musical evening, Nest Fest.
Sikkim and Darjeeling. It is the most famous and oldest dance of Nepalis. This dance is being performed by Deepika, Roshni and Ramli. The name of the song is Wari Tawalo.
Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh inaugurated the fest, which coincided with the 93rd birth anniversary of Assam-based legendary singer, musician and composer Bhupen Hazarika. Addressing the event, the Home Minister said, "Northeast is the heart of India, and without its development, the all-round development of India is not possible."
नॉर्थ ईस्ट का जहां तक सवाल है, जब कभी लोग ये कहते हैं कि जम्मू कश्मीर भारत का हेड है, मुकुट है, सिर है, और यह नॉर्थ ईस्ट भारत के हैंड्स हैं, सोल्जर्स हैं, तो मैं कहना चाहता हूं, नॉर्थ ईस्ट को मैं भारत का सोल्जर अथवा हैंड नहीं मानता हूं, बल्कि यह मानता हूं कि यह हमारे जिगर का टुकड़ा है, पीस ऑफ आवर हार्ट के रूप में नॉर्थ ईस्ट को मैं देखता हूं।
Held at the Talkatore Stadium in New Delhi, the event also saw the presence of Science and Technology Minister Dr. Harshvardhan, Chief Minister of Tripura Biplab Kumar Deb, BJP National Secretary Sunil Devdhar and former Indian football captain Baichung Bhutia. The fest aimed to provide a friendly environment to students from the Northeast region who stay miles away from their natives.
हर साल में जून जुलाई में नए स्टूडेंट्स आते हैं नॉर्थ ईस्ट से। एक्सपोजर नहीं होता है उनको, पहली बार आते हैं, कई बार भाषा की समस्या रहती है, तो आने के बाद उनको ये ना लगे कि हम किसी एक ऐसे नए जगह पर आए जहाँ हमारा कोई नहीं है। तो इसलिए पुराने स्टूडेंट्स, पुराने युवा, स्थानिक उस शहर के कुछ बुद्धिजीवी नागरिक और युवा कॉलेजेस में पढ़ने वाले और नॉर्थ ईस्ट के युवा और नए युवा, ऐसे सबको लेकर नॉर्थ ईस्ट स्टूडेंट्स फेस्टिवल नेस्ट फेस्ट, ये हम लोग भारत में 5 शहरों में हर साल अरेंज करते हैं। इस बार का नेस्ट फेस्ट ये सबसे बड़ा नेस्ट फेस्ट है।
Thousands of students also participated in the colourful cultural extravaganza.
It says to be united and live together in peace.
At the event, more than 15 cultural troupes performed various dances of Northeast region, including Assam's famous Bihu dance, Wangala of Meghalaya, Rai Haraba of Manipur and Cheru of Mizoram.
Headband and dance in a full swing.
मैं जब 1994 में नॉर्थ ईस्ट छोड़ के बाहर खेलने के लिए आया, मैं भी बहुत डिफिकल्टीज फेस किए उस समय। लोग पूछते थे मुझे क्या चाइना से है या भूटान से है, और मुझे बहुत दुख लगता था, बहुत गुस्सा भी आता था। बट वन ऑफ द मेन रीजन मुझे लगा कि इट वाज मोर ऑफ अवेयरनेस, जानकारी जो नॉर्थ ईस्ट स्टेट्स का नहीं था। बट अभी का जो स्थिति आप लोग देखेंगे, आई थिंक इट्स चेंज क्वाइट अ लॉट, एंड आई थिंक वी नीड टू गिव क्रेडिट टू NGOs like माई होम इंडिया एंड अदर NGOs जो दिन रात काम करके एक अवेयरनेस और जानकारी बाकी नॉर्थ ईस्ट राज्यों को बाकी राज्यों में दे रहे हैं।
Sri Lanka, Garos are known for hospitality.
Meghalaya's popular Wangala dance infused fresh energy into the show. The dance of the Garo tribe is traditionally performed during the winter harvest festival.
Chambulmua.
Men dressed in their traditional fineries played the drums as women moved their feet to the rhythmic beat of the drums.
With a drum.
Manipur's troupe of young men and women also mesmerized the audience with their dance of flower.
This is the dance of flowers.
Dance enthusiasts were regaled with back-to-back colourful performances. The festival turned out to be a perfect cultural treat from the Northeast. Well, the festival attracted a huge audience who came to immerse themselves in the frenzy and fervour of the Northeast. We hope you too like the colours of our culturally rich northeastern region. With that, time for another quick break. Still more coming up on the show. Don't go anywhere. On the other side, celebrating Janmashtami through Bharatnatyam. Welcome back once again. On the occasion of Krishna Janmashtami, Bharatnatyam dancer Vidushi Veena C. Seshadri presented a solo recital at the India Habitat Centre in Delhi. Invoking and glorifying Lord Krishna's acts and words that preaches supreme to sublime love, wisdom and intellect to humanity was the centerpiece of her recital. Take a look for yourself.
Bharatnatyam dancer Vidushi Veena Chikkanahalli Seshadri's solo recital was a spontaneous expression of powerful emotions. The Bengaluru-based dancer commenced her recital with traditional Pushpanjali in Raga Mishra Tilang Tala Adi. The invocatory piece presented hand as an offering of flowers to Supreme Energy or God. The literature of this Pushpanjali was based on Natya Veda, such as Panchama Veda, created by assembling recitations from Rig Veda, melody from Sama Veda, Abhinaya from Yajur Veda, and aesthetics of dance from Atharva Veda. The central piece, Krishna Leela, proved to be a memorable treat for spectators. Lord Krishna was portrayed as a Purna avatar, and his Leelas were adapted to Varnam, depicting various stories and wonders of the Uttama Paramapurusha of Dwapara Yuga. The piece was composed in Rag Shankarabharanam in Adital.
What different is this repertoire going to give you all is the different facets of Lord Krishna, starting from his various Leelas, which takes you to a lot of stories, obviously.
Her dance captured the depth, resonance and sensitivity of Bhava Raga Tal, as well as laid stress on the subtle and lilting phrasing of the dance choreography. Veena received her professional training in Bharatnatyam from Chennai's reputed Kalakshetra College of Fine Arts. She also received guidance from various dance gurus, including Guru Meenal Prabhu and Guru Jayalakshmi Ishwar. She is also the founder-director of Kala Sampada, an institute dedicated to preserve and promote rich Indian culture.
Every day is a learning, and every person you meet is for a purpose, and you have to open your doors to learn something from them. And yes, as an artist, you have to be a better human being, and then a better artist, and then the life is great.
I know her since last 17 years almost. So she is doing very well, and traditionally she is perfectly, and she is doing and preserving this art form authentically, and through amongst her students, disciples. That's why I credit to her for her dedication and devotion for that.
Veena won great appreciation as a performing artist both in India and abroad. Her graceful moves and abhinaya skills added thrill to her performance, leaving the audience asking for more. Vandana Kumari's report for Rajya Sabha TV.
And time now for our weekly cultural calendar, where we tell you all about the upcoming cultural events in your city. Beginning with Mumbai, an event paying tribute to Billy, Ella and Aretha will be held at the Tata Theatre, NCPA Nariman Point, 7 p.m. onwards on the 22nd of September. In Chennai, Mehfil-e-Khas will be held at the Hyatt Regency, 9 p.m. onwards on the 22nd of September. In Cultural Hub Delhi, Paulomi Guha will perform an Odyssey recital at the Stein Auditorium, India Habitat Centre, Lodi Road, 7 p.m. on the 19th of September. Down south in Hyderabad, an event, Kafi or May, is scheduled to be held at Shilpkala Vedika, High Tech City Main Road, 7:30 p.m. on the 22nd of September. In Ahmedabad, charcoal sketching on canvas will be held at Welcome Heritage Money Mansion, 3 p.m. on the 22nd of September. And in Mumbai, Sangeet Bari will be staged at the iconic Prithvi Theatre, Juhu Church Road, 6 p.m. onwards on the 21st of September. You can also send us details of upcoming events in your city. You can write to us on sabrang.rstv@gmail.com. You can also watch our episodes online on YouTube and Twitter and leave your valuable feedback and suggestions. We'll be back same time next week with more on the cultural front. Until then, take good care of yourself. It's a goodbye from the entire team.